Hey guys, welcome to the Juicy Ginger Podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Martin. You're going to love tonight's guest, Daniel Bridge-Gadd, former D1 quarterback of the Washington Huskies, half Jewish, half black, loves white ladies, probably, your average athlete. He's a local guy here in Phoenix, does a lot of open mics. He's doing a ton of shows right now. The man stays busy, hard worker. He always has his notebook in hand, always writing stuff down. It was just a pleasure to meet with him, pleasure to talk to him. He's going to be somebody someday. So without further ado, here's Daniel Bridge-Gadd. So are you originally from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised.
Born, raised
in the
here.
same, like 10-minute away.
So you're one of those that left the state. You got recruited.
Yeah, because I didn't want to. That was the best thing that probably could have happened is me leaving.
Why does everybody leave? All the good recruits in Arizona.
Because the Arizona schools don't give, or at least when I was getting recruited, I don't think still, they don't care about having in-state talent. Like I didn't get offered by Arizona State until I was already committed to Washington and leaving because I graduated.
And then it was done.
Yeah, and they came and watched me worked out three different times.
Would you have stayed with Herm?
No, he wasn't there. It was.
I mean, if he was
Todd
there,
Graham.
would you have stayed?
Oh, what? Yeah, that would have been cool as shit. He was when I was in 8th grade. I played in the Under Armour All-American game. Mm-hmm. They have like the high school version. And they have an 8th grade version of it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you get to interact with everyone, and he was the coach for my high school side. So I got.
When he worked for ESPN, right?
Yeah, so I got to see him and Steve Mariucci and like a bunch of.
That's pretty pimp.
Yeah, it was. Which was cool. There was a bunch of different people, which was lit. But yeah. I would have stayed with him. I mean, like 26 of his guys got corona at one time, but it is ASU, so it's like, who are you really going to?
You're going to have to. Know? Better than syphilis.
Yeah, I that's also because I met my girlfriend in Washington, and if I didn't go there, and I would have went to like ASU, just me personally, I'd probably have like.
You'd have been.
I'd have. Well, it's only 2021, so probably like 3 kids, but.
Yeah, so that's. You're what, 23 years old?
23, and make no mistake, I like a white girl with some fake blonde hair. Just one.
Hell yeah, it's gotta be fake. The roots gotta be showing.
Has to be fake. Well, because the real blondes, that's not what you. Then they have like the blonde like brows too, and yeah, usually they're not the fucking sharpest. Yeah, no, but I like one that has the wherewithal to be like, yeah, I could do that for Shirley, yeah, and then they pull it off.
Got you.
That's what I like. A real Scottsdale mom in training.
Perfect.
1,000%. You know the type, Ken. Like if I was, yeah. Well, that married though, damn near for 5 years. Been with the same girl for a long time.
Damn, dude. Since 18.
Yeah, I met her technically when I was in high school, I guess, because I graduated in December, so I could go do spring ball, and then we met in February, so there was like a good month and a half.
Is there anything like 5 years down the road you're gonna be like, fuck, I should have sowed my seed, like.
No, because she's cool. I mean, all I would have done is I would have done just a lot more like reckless shit. Not that I didn't do reckless shit anyway. I just like.
I guess my question is it just did she keep you from it, or did she just prolong the time?
Prolong what time? What are you talking
like
about?
3 years from now, you'd be like, I'm just gonna do some reckless shit.
Oh no, because that's the only thing that I have together in my life. Nothing else is together.
Okay. Everything else is fucked up.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I can't
Perfect.
keep. Yeah, I can't keep my room clean, the car clean, the voices in my head together. It's fucked. But like my relationship,
it's all
that's
good.
Been fine. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, USDA approved white women, fam. Gotta love
there
them.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what made you leave Washington?
The sales tax? No,
But I mean, you're second, third string quarterback up there.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna play there basically. So I was the last recruit, the last quarterback they got before they got really good. So the year before I got there, they played in the heart of Dallas Zaxby's Bowl in someone's backyard or something. It was just a trash place to play.
Right.
And then the year that I got there, my freshman year, we played Bama in the playoffs, and we're a top 5 team in the country.
How did that go?
Because they got a couple really good freshmen, and that was the 3rd year of the head coach being there, and it all just kind of came together. But I wasn't going to play there. And they had they're not allowed to kick you off unless you do something wrong. Or like, so I didn't fail a drug test and I like didn't break any team rules, but they came in when they brought in a new five-star blue chip guy in the spring. And my offensive coordinator comes in the room and he goes, it's just me and him. He's like,
here's the deal.
He goes, I don't think it's gonna be too many reps for you in the spring. And then he said, and just looked at me, and I was like, no, I feel you, so I'm probably going to leave. He goes, we can help you, because they can't say the word transfer until you do.
Okay.
And then so I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to leave. And they go, oh, thank God. we can find you a place to play. And then I left and went to Flagstaff and tore my ACL twice, and it was a whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Were you going to play at Flagstaff? I mean, were you?
Yeah, I started at NAU for 9 games, and then I tore.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Fun. Yeah, so I got to play for a little bit, but that was when like the whole time I was doing comedy. So I started in Seattle in 2018, like the very end of it.
So this wasn't just like a break. Oh shit, I'm not an athlete anymore. I'm going into comedy. You were transitioning already.
Yeah,
you were doing comedy already.
I did my first open mic March. I guess it was in the beginning, March 2018.
Okay.
And I did, yeah. And I remember I'd finished lifting for football and then went home and like reviewed my shit. And it was weird doing like a crossover. And at first I kept it from people. I only told like my girlfriend.
I was going to say,
because you can't, the opposite of a stand-up comic is being a quarterback who has to say the right things. Like that's the exact opposite. So I was like, my head coach is not.
Yeah.
Especially since I didn't come in with that. I came in the traditional like suit and tie, say the right
buttoned
shit.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I started doing, I said like niglet on stage once, and I was like, he can't find out. Yeah, he can't find out about this.
This can't be on ESPN.
Yeah, no, that can't happen. But then when I transferred and went to NAU, like I had already like committed in my mind to stand up.
Here's a question: did people know who you were when you did stand up? I mean, did they know
in Seattle?
In Seattle.
Yeah, but only a few, and only because there's like when you're at a college that size, there's like super fans that like really, really care.
Yeah.
Like, my dad has been a Florida Gators fan my whole life, but has no affiliation with Florida, even kind of. He grew up in New Mexico and lives in Phoenix.
Okay.
But he knows their third string quarterback on the roster at all times.
I'm from Alabama, so I
understand
how
it is. The craze about it. Yeah, so like sometimes in Seattle, you'd be sitting in a diner and like someone would be like, "Hey, I know you," and I'm like, "I bet, yeah, you fucking not a whole lot going down in your life, huh? Like I don't even play. How the fuck do you know who I am?" But then sometimes in stand-up shows that would happen. And then once I wish I wouldn't have transferred, because if I would have stayed there, I could have like maybe built a following and gotten my coach to be okay with it. But because there's no stand-up in Flagstaff, not at all.
Yeah.
There's one open mic.
So if you stayed in Seattle, built you up a following. Who came from? There's a couple.
Hella people.
Yeah, there's a few. I know Joey Diaz was in Seattle for a while.
Big Irish J, more locally, that's where he started at.
Josh Wolf, right?
Josh Wolf was in Seattle. Yeah, him and Joey Diaz were together up there. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a pretty big scene. So what from here? Like, I know this is going to be out too late before your shows tonight, but obviously you're doing local shows. You're hosting. You're not hosting, but you're headlining your own show tonight. Mm-hmm. Sold out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was right before we sold out of what the capacity was. It's not anyone's fault. It's the situation fucked me.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we're under COVID restrictions up until Friday.
Yeah,
right?
and we sold out at 75% capacity, and then I stopped advertising the show, and then the day after I stopped advertising it and got cocky and added a second show, which we'll see how the fuck that sells. I stopped advertising the first one. They lifted the fucking restrictions, and JP's open the floodgates or whatnot. I don't give a fuck. But I just stopped promoting that one. So we'll see. It's sold out if anyone fucking asks. I already posted on Instagram. That's why
I only brought up the first show.
The internet doesn't lie. Yeah, the second show is the second show. We got some fucking guys on it. But yeah,
Who's on the second show?
Reese Muniz and Tristan Bowling and Zach Allen. And if you're not in the Arizona comedy scene, fucking those are ballers. And, but if you are, you know those are, and that means something. Those are some heaters. And
that is good.
The late show will be cool. We'll see how many people are there. But I'm doing an hour of comedy.
Between the two shows.
Between the two, yeah.
That's
30 minutes and 30 minutes, which is...
That's the most... Because you did 21 minutes before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did 21 minutes, and that went fine. But I think in all honesty, I could do more than 30. But 30 is if you get taken on the road with someone, I'll do 20, 25, probably something like that.
Good for you, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your goal? Next 12 months, where do you want to be?
See, that's a good question because my girlfriend's about to go to PA school probably 12 months from now, and there's a good chance I could be going to New York or whatnot. But 12 months from now, I want to have a show in one of the clubs around here, and then probably get on the road with. I think I'm gonna have a couple cool opportunities with some LA comics to go on the road. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, because I get ACL surgery on Tuesday. That shit sucks. I'll be down and out for like a couple weeks, and then like 2 months before I can get on a plane. But then after that, I want to get traveling. Start traveling and do some shows here and there. And I'm gonna keep producing shows too.
What I know I keep talking about athletics, but do you equate playing football to comedy at all?
Yeah, because it's fucking.
Especially quarterback.
The preparation shit's cool. The thing that's fucking different though is like, you played sports. Like in sports, generally the dude who works the hardest and has the most talent wins.
That's true.
That's because they're the fastest mixed with they try the hardest. Whereas like you can go and have all of your notes down and be like, this shit's funny, that shit's funny, and then you just walk in to do a set. And it just doesn't go your way for some reason. Yeah. The crowd didn't like you, whatnot.
Yeah.
And then some guy who has no clue what the fuck he's talking about, just coming outside from ripping a J and fucking doing a line, like bumbles his way into killing for 10 minutes. And you're like, well, there's no fucking math to this, so I don't know.
That's true.
That's the only difference. But generally, it's the same thing. If you fucking prepare in comedy, you'll do decent.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm Jewish, so I'm fucking hedging my bets.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude. Like, if cookie cutter, you're like the Drake of comedy. Like, you're black, Jewish. I'm not saying you're a good-looking man. I mean, you're decent looking. You're all right.
Yeah, one of my eyes hangs lower than the other one. If you look close, don't look close though.
Zoom in.
Yeah, no, I'm decent. I'm decent looking, but this is the cameras are decent, so who fucking knows?
And you're dating a white girl. You used to have so many white girl jokes.
Yeah, I have. Well, I can't release all of them.
No, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying you can have so many white girl jokes. You can talk about Jews.
Oh yeah.
You can talk about Germans, obviously.
I wish I could do. I can't do a Jewish accent. Can you do a Jewish accent?
I don't have a Jewish
like
accent.
A New York Jew.
He's not Jewish.
No, I know, but a lot of people can do. I didn't think so.
You talking about his haircut?
I didn't think
so. You talking about his haircut?
No, I would have thought you were loyal to the Fuhrer, if anything.
Sorry.
We'll wait till he leaves before we start talking, Josh. No, I equate the both. But you're right, as far as like the preparation, all that shit. But yeah, with comedy, you got to be in the right place at the right time. But if you're prepared, you're able to take on that chore.
Like, what do you do before a show? Do you do you write shit longhand? Do you not write shit at all? Do you got bullet points?
I write bullet points. I pull it up on my notes, and it's kind of like my go-to, just in case I get lost or something. I just look down at my.
Do you do that when you write too, or like does it ever get long form?
No, right. I've got to get better. We talked about this at House of Comedy. Yeah, my writing sucks right now. Like I used to sit down and physically write longhand, and then I would decipher from there, like what's funny, what's not, say it, and, get ready for an open mic. Now I'm just jotting it down in my notes. I'll be stopped at a stoplight and just
write something down,
jot it down, and then try to come back to it. And sometimes I remember it, sometimes I don't. This is not good.
I wish I could do that because I like. When I was in college, our head coach would say writing crystallizes your thinking. So I travel around with an old ass notebook, and I have to write everything down. And then like some of my shit is like longhand. Like if I have a premise or like a story that I think that I like, I'll write like a relatively decent amount, and then that'll get transitioned into bullet points, and then that'll eventually just get turned into like my girlfriend's so white, and then that's
then you have the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to start adding. I've got 10, 12 minutes, solid minutes. I'm air quoting here. Then I've got. We talked about. I've got stories. I just got to make them fun. Like they're funny when I'm telling my buddies.
Yeah.
But I've got to make them funny with taglines and with callbacks and with stuff like that.
Stories are fun. They're like because I have longer stories, some of them, and they're like a different animal because they don't necessarily need to be like punch, like funny necessarily. I don't think. I have the story about how I got kicked out of my house or whatnot, and what my dad said. There's like 2 minutes where it's like it's not really funny at all, and it's kind of just like pay attention, and then the payoff at the end is funny.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't. I like stories because it.
You're building them up.
Yeah, and you can just like talk with people too. You don't got to be all like big. Like some jokes you kind of have to like. You have to be a little bit more showy and like.
And your timing.
Yeah, because it is very
expressions.
Set up punchline.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to just go to open mics and just tell the story.
Yeah, that's really the best because you can't be showy at an open mic when you're standing with like. There's 6 comics watching you. They're like, "Who are you performing for, buddy?
Right.
Tell me what's going on."
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of stories, Daniel, what's one of your craziest like stories that you have from like doing a show?
Craziest story, dude. See, I don't have necessarily. I mean, we did a show. Me and my buddy Cam did a show at this place where there was like 3 people in a venue for like 300 people, and my ex-girlfriend was one of the bartenders.
Oh,
yeah, but it was like we don't do anything crazy, I guess. I don't know. Have you done anything wild?
No.
You've seen more stuff. Have you done anything wild?
So my craziest story is I performed an open mic at a biker club. Mm. It was pretty wild.
Did you get booed off stage?
No, I got punched.
Wait. Was it the Jacoby's mic?
Yeah.
I heard those were brutal. I haven't been to one.
Oh wait, no, that is the craziest story. Were you in the building when they were snatching microphones from people?
No, I was at the first one. Were you at one of them?
No, that's good. No, yeah. Because I went to the one that was the reason that got shut down, and they don't do it anymore.
So what happened at yours?
There's this bit. It was me and my friend JJ, and my friend JJ is like little tiny black dude. He's cool though, but he was trying his comedy for like the fucking 3rd time in his life. He's like a comedy writer, but he wanted to try stand up.
Yeah.
And he gets up there, and there's like 4 people in the room that are like 2 of them are comics, and there's 2 like normal people, and then it's like 12 bikers in another room like drinking. They couldn't give a fuck about the show.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah. I thought it was cool when I walked in and saw that many people there.
Right.
I was like, oh, lit, we're about to have like 40 people.
Right.
Fuck that. The beer's in the other room. And then so we're sitting there, and he gets on stage. Well, first this fat fuck gets on stage, and he like this drunk black motorcycle dude walks in, and he's like high ranking. You can tell he's respected by everyone.
Right,
there.
yeah.
And he comes in and starts talking mad shit and takes the mic from the dude on stage. He goes, hey, give me that shit. And like takes it and roasts this poor fat dude for 15 minutes and then gives him the mic back. And the whole concept of the show anyway is to like, if you don't do good, you get booed off stage.
Right.
So he gives this fat kid the fucking mic back.
And then he's got to...
Well, the fat kid, he tries to, like you should. He's like, you know what, I'm finishing.
Right.
But then his joke after that was shit. It was horrible. I was really ready to laugh to try and save him too.
Yeah,
He
right.
flopped. I was like, boo. The fuck off stage.
They weren't punching you off the stage?
No. What the fuck?
That's what they were doing the first time.
I ain't gonna
you were there?
goddamn brawl.
No, you weren't.
They were doing what?
Okay, so what they would do is if so once your set was bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the crowd would clap you off, right?
Okay.
And then some dude would come out of the crowd with a boxing glove and punch you off stage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me. They were just coming and taking mics, and JJ went on stage.
They
and
took
came
the
and took
mic?
the mics. Yeah,
They took the mic?
Yeah, and then they
I
tried.
don't know what's more embarrassing.
They took it on stage. The same thing happened to JJ. He got roasted for fucking like 15 minutes, and they gave him the mic. He said he was smart. Once he got the mic back, he put it without saying words. He just put it back in the stand, went like this, and we just kind of like clapped. And he walked off stage, bro. Because what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'd have taken it out of the cord and fucking walked off the stage with it.
Yeah, there's no killing on that stage. But then the shitty part was I was like, because I had to go up after him, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because this guy just thinks it's like, he thought it was his show now. He was like,
he
this
took
is just
over.
what happens, Jay. He's like, I'm just gonna go roast everyone. So I go on stage, and he starts walking over from the bar with a beer, and you're ready to take the mic. I was like, listen, Negro, if you don't sit the fuck down. And then he got a little bit of respect, and he sat down in the chair. Yeah.
There you go.
And we did the show.
When I said that, they...
Kenny's like, that's why they started a bunch of people off the stage.
Dude, that would be so bad.
There's, I don't know. I like performing at clubs. I'm a club guy. I'm also what I would consider a mainstream black, so I don't really like.
You said it, not me.
I'm a real mainstream black guy. Hey, look, if Disney needs another person to do a shitty sitcom in your 9 a.m. slot, I got it.
I
bro.
got you.
I'm good with dogs and puppets. I can do whatever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are sellable.
1,000%. Do you know what my Hanukkah special would do? Oh my god,
You'd kill it.
Oh my god, DBG's fucking Chris McQuanzaka, fucking. Oh
You and Adam Sandler, Netflix Kwanzaa.
right, because growing up,
Kwanzaa.
right, and we would do because I'm Jewish, but my mom also just like she didn't want to feel it. She got real FOMO, so we just did Christmas also, but like the commercial side.
Go back to that.
But yeah, no one does the religious side of Christmas. Maybe in the South.
But y'all did Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have a Hanukkah bush and a Christmas tree.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, a Hanukkah bush was a thing until I just said it?
No, had no clue.
Yeah, he just rolled with it. Did anyone else see that? He's like, oh, yeah, for sure. My neighbors had one.
We were all rolling.
Yeah, there's no Hanukkah
there wasn't Jews in Alabama either, so
exactly.
I don't know.
They got them out of there, bro.
No, they never came in.
Yeah, we didn't make it. Fortunately, we didn't make it that far. They caught us off in New York. No, but we had
Y'all skipped us and went to Florida.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's where the moolah's at.
True that.
We had a Hanukkah bush that was like, it had either a Star of David or a dreidel at the top. And then
I've heard of a dreidel.
And then we had a Christmas tree, but the Christmas tree was always like, that was always the centerpiece, and it was like, took way more time setting up. So it was, we spent like, if you walked in, it was like the house was decorated like Christmas.
Like
shit.
Christmas, but you had the
and then there was like gold coins on the table or something. That was like, hey, we're also Jews.
Now, is that for the burning bush? Is that one that's a...
No, it's because Christmas, the juggernaut of the whole holiday season, is ginormous, and Jews want to feel included. That's the only purpose of it. There's no
There's no meaning behind the
there's
bush
also
itself.
Yeah, we're just not good at. There's no marketing.
That's true. Because you're not buying it.
No, Judaism.
Jews aren't going to buy it.
Judaism's sad. Every holiday is just like, you hear about that time we got killed?
That's true. we were slaves for
the time we
4
got
years.
killed, the time we left the people that were killing us, the time the food lasted so we didn't die, the time the candles lasted so we could live from the people that wanted to kill us. Everything is sad.
But then your comedy's good.
Yeah, because there's pain and fucking...
That's true.
Yeah, and we're good money management because we had to make bread last for 40 days.
That's
true.
true.
Yeah, it's just...
The manna came from heaven. Y'all turned, 2 fish into 7 baskets?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Right. Mix that intuition with fucking... With the... Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. You personally didn't do it.
You guys just have more fun holidays with fucking better...
Yeah, because we
things
buy
to do.
shit.
And... Yeah,
That's it.
And even your
we're selling to
alternative,
each other.
And even your alternative holidays, like I would consider St. Patrick's Day a Christian holiday because it's an Irish thing, and none of them are Jewish.
That's true.
Do you
they're
know an
all
Irish
Catholic.
Jew? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they're all
they're
Catholic.
Catholic.
Yeah, beer
Irish
drinking
Catholic,
Catholics or whiskey drinking Catholics.
Yeah, and I'm in a diversity Jew Facebook group, and I don't know one Irish Jew. It doesn't make sense.
You're in a diversity
Jew Facebook group.
Okay, how many members you think?
Well, a couple thousand. It's mostly anti-Semites, but the real it's.
What's the name of this?
Yeah. It turns out it's not actually great to advertise the fact that you're Jewish because it just gets a lot of hate. They start talking about how fucking sneaky and swifty and no good shysters. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
What's the most diverse Jew that you've met on the group? Like, was there... I know we're looking for, an Irish Jew. Was there a... This is going to sound so stupid. Asian Jew? A Puerto Rican Jew?
Yeah.
Hispanic Jew?
Yeah, but the way that they do it over there is fucking... It's different. It's way more like... It's less fun. You ever heard a Jewish person, with a Chinese accent?
That would be funny. I knew a Indian with a Southern accent. I went to school with. He was full-blooded Indian. Mom, Dad both came off the boat, and he had a country. His name was Chico Patel.
Chico Patel.
And he dipped.
Is Chico his first?
Chico was his first name.
Is that the name they picked for him?
I
His
don't
American
know.
name?
That was his. I don't know.
His first name wasn't Namesh?
Well, no, that must have been his American name because his little brother's name was Sean. Mm-hmm. But they both talk like this.
See, I want to give my kids super black names. That would be great.
That would be hilarious.
Some questionably black-looking kids that's named fucking DeQuandre. I'll take that.
That would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have to be good at athletics or no?
No, I just want it to where they don't have to explain who their dad is in the pickup line. They're like, that's my dad right there. I could tell. Yeah.
Got you.
Not too many of you guys here.
Got you.
No, because I plan on doing okay. My kids are going to go to a good school. I hate how good school means white kids, but those are going to be my neighbors. So
that didn't have to be said, but we understood
what
what
are they
you
going to do?
meant.
Go to school at fucking the projects? Not with my salary. Come on.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, my fucking one quarter black Jewish kids fucking Zimbabwe and Tahiti are going to be the only kids with melanin at Kachina Country Day.
Is your girlfriend Jewish?
No, she's just Caucasian.
She just Caucasian. Just Caucasian.
Yeah. No, but I think she's going to convert because, that's the only way. That's the only way you can be full Jewish, right?
That's true.
So I need to convince her to convert, so that way I can get right with God before we have kids. That way my kids can be chosen.
Oh.
Because otherwise they just be like some Kirkland brand knockoff Jews,
That's
like kind of
true.
just.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't get the
generic Jew.
Yeah, not full clearance. I want full-blooded. Well, nothing about them is going to be full-blooded.
They're going to have to bargain once they get up there.
Yeah, right.
Try to get in.
Well, actually, Jews don't believe in much. It just shuts off.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if you think about all of our holidays, why would we start throwing in bullshit at the end?
That's true.
Like, yeah, everything about existence is like, come listen to the pain. You think the end's going to be candy canes and lollipops?
That's
no.
true.
It's going to be like it's a dark screen, and you probably get to realize what you're doing. You're just staring into nothingness.
So have y'all talked about her converting?
Yeah, because she gives way less of a fuck about it.
Oh, so she's not.
Yeah, we probably don't. We probably give the same amount of fucks, which is like almost equally none.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going with.
Yeah, but I got a tattoo
deal.
when I was 19 of a Star of David, so I care more.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put that on your chest.
on my arm. Yeah, it's fucking. We live in a good time because usually, like, this is the first time people have been able to be like, hey, look, I'm a Jew in public without someone being like, get him.
That's true. We'll come to Alabama. If the black don't get you, the Jew will.
Yeah, dude. When they start rounding,
I'm just kidding, people.
Yeah, when the trains come back, dude, I get a first class ticket, bro.
Yeah, we'll go to Birmingham, check it out.
Yeah, which for whatever reason is in the back still, and I'm like, it's been 100 years. We made no progress.
That's the thing about Selma. My God, like, as much as we talk about Selma and stuff, it's like clean. Like, I've been to Selma a few times. Clean up the fucking city.
This is gonna sound bad as a black person, but it's not like I had a bunch of black equity built up anyway.
That's true.
I had when we were playing in the college football playoffs, and we had to go and do a couple things with Alabama, and we went to the church that Martin Luther King Jr.'s mom was assassinated at.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't necessarily like. That shit's cool. I don't want to be around it all that often. And then we had 3 people that like came in that marched with King. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, those people, like, when you think of them, you probably think of the black and white pictures of them marching. Now they just look like fucking. It's not good, bro. It's not good. Like, they got to be wheeled on stage, and they're like, I walked with fucking Michael. They're like, Martin. They're like, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, it's not good. And like, I've never seen like 12 Days a Slave or any of these sad movies. Maybe because I'm just a kid and I watch like, I like cartoons with bright colors and shit where no one owns anyone else, bro. I like Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cartoon guy?
Fuck yeah.
Like adult cartoon, or can you watch kid cartoons?
Well, I was watching X-Men this morning, so definitely both.
Oh.
Man,
I go as low as like Rugrats.
They brought that back, and I'm mad about it.
You are mad?
Yeah, they should have stayed in the vault.
Oh.
There's no original fucking ideas anymore, and now there's 2 Jewish cartoons.
What? Yeah.
The Rugrats are Jewish.
Was Doug?
True.
Was Doug not Jewish?
And
Dougie or Doug? Was he not Jewish?
Half.
Okay.
But a Kirkland brand half, not the.
Oh.
Yeah, it was his dad.
Okay.
Right. So kind of like real Jewish.
Oh, so the mother determines whether or not you're Jew.
Yeah, it's a matriarchal thing.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Isn't that
I
kind
had
of
no
weird?
clue.
Yeah. I don't know why it's that way. I couldn't tell you why it's that way. But
Maybe because Mary.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck about Joseph.
That's why I got to get my girlfriend to come to the right team. Otherwise, I'm going to have to leave her at the steps.
It's like, don't you love our child?
Yeah. I was like, don't you want to come into the synagogue with us on Fridays and just waste an evening? Why the fuck do we meet on Fridays? Who decided that?
Is that a preemptive strike? Like,
no,
we're going to do it on Friday so that you don't party.
No, it's the Sabbath and everything. It has something to do with, right. Back in the day, they were like, what are we going to do? We're going to make 2 things for certain. We're going to cut off the tips of your dicks, and we're going to take away one of your weekend dicks. Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. And then, technically, if I was like real Orthodox, because there's levels to the shit, I would have been able to play football games on Fridays.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. What's the big not politician. He's not a politician. He's shit.
He's an entertainer.
He is an entertainer. Has a huge YouTube channel.
A Jewish one?
Yeah, a Jewish guy. But he does all the campaign strategy, and he's always talking about Ben Shapiro. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of every kid I went to Hebrew school with.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Like he's like in bed. He's not out. He can only do interviews during certain times of the day. Like
he's one step below. He's what is called like an Orthodox Jew, which is one step below Hasidic, and Hasidic's the one with the fucking the cool toilies. Right?
Yeah.
But he's like his wife is Jewish. Like they probably met when they were like 20 years old, and fucking it's close to Mormonism how like strict it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the lumber business, right? And we used to have to, or we still do, like these big, I don't know, trade, like once a year in Vegas in January, we set up these booths and stuff and show, people come from all over the world to buy product for the rest of the year a lot of times. And we would see Hasidic Jews come by, tons of them. And you just cringed when they came by because it was going to be like a 2-hour conversation of them just trying to talk you down on price.
They're real
like,
fucking.
It was brutal.
They don't play games, and they have all of the time in the world. They'll come in.
That's the thing.
They're every Jewish stereotype personified. They'll come in and they'll be like, "I need to speak to the manager," and they're like, "I am the manager," and they're like, "Well, I just like having multiple people in the room, so get someone beneath you."
Yeah, can you sit down?
Like,
we need a witness
day.
for this. Yeah. For this brutal attack, we're about to. You're about to drop about 20 or 30%.
That's a lot, though, dude. In order to do that, you got to go to church or temple 5 days a week, and you can't play sports. Not that like we're typically good at sports. That's what Hebrew school is lit, son. I was about to say you're probably just a star. Well, I was the only black kid.
Right. I mean, that's one.
Yeah.
And then you're what, 6 foot, what, 3?
I was
6'4"?
6'3", and I was the first draft pick every Sunday in basketball.
I would imagine.
We got 30 minutes to play outside, and after everyone got done putting on sunblock and using their rescue inhalers, we would go. We would go play basketball, and I was just out there fucking dicking on kids, bro.
Did you like destroy the school records?
Bro, bro, because second place was Malachi Feinstein. Fuck that kid, bro.
Fuck that redheaded kid.
That's what happened in my high school. Like from Western Mass, not the redneck, but not the Boston part.
Yeah.
And it was all white. And then one black dude came into our high school, joined all the sports team, and just crushed.
And
the
just
records.
crushed.
And we went to the championship every time that year.
That's why I don't respect Babe Ruth. 1,000%, bro. Who was he playing against? Kyle?
I agree.
True.
Kyle and Joe were in the outfield?
Nobody.
Ted was on the mound. What's he doing? Pointing into the stands, crushing 70-mile-an-hour fastballs? Fuck that.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Because you had Josh Gibson. They call him the Black Babe Ruth. Mm-hmm. He had more home runs than Babe Ruth in the Negro League.
Yeah.
And he's going against Satchel Paige, like all these actual pitchers, black pitchers.
Yeah, and that guy's probably lugging around.
But they call Josh Gibson the Black Babe Ruth. That annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, and that guy's probably lugging around a cock. And you know how important balance baseball is. Like
right,
it's
and
everything.
He was a catcher. So
he was a catcher?
Yeah, so he's got to loop.
So
that
now
thing.
he has to tuck to play every game. That's
right.
ridiculous.
They didn't have duct tape back then, so he couldn't put it on his leg. He just had to just roll it up and stick it back there. No cups.
The injustices in everyday life is fucking ridiculous. This guy's out here tucking back just to play the sport that Babe Ruth gets all the fame for.
Babe Ruth's playing right field, smoking cigars,
swinging 6 bats. Meanwhile, this guy has a bat in his fucking his dick drawer. It's ridiculous.
His dick drawer. Well, I think we're gonna leave with the dick drawer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Where Instagram? Where can they find you?
It's Daniel Bridge-Gadd. Look, if you fuck up the first word, it's bridge like you drive over. So if you can't spell that, I don't want you following me in the fucking first place. And then -GADD, like add with a G. None of that sounds Jewish because my mom's an only child and remarried. But my family's name is Weinberg. I promise you I have 3 cousins that work for JP Morgan. Anyway, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, guys. Good night.